So the issue of the clerk being attacked and everything that happened in Parliament, I think the Minority Caucus has already apologized for some of the things that happened there. What it was is that
the minority?
Yes, there's been apology. I think
to the clerk?
No, not to the clerk. No, we're talking about the
vetting.
Yes, the I don't want to call it the
It wasn't a minority apology. It was a clerk chairman.
The fight. No, even
yes.
the Honorable Kojo Oponkoma. Yes. So
he made an apology.
Yes, on the radio or TV station. It's
yeah, but we will not take it as a minority apology.
Okay, we'll prepare an apology. It's obvious that
I didn't hear that from Kojo Oponkoma, but I think
it's obvious that whatever
to be taken as a minority apology must come from the minority leader.
Don't worry. I think even yesterday he might have said it, but I don't remember exactly. But I think he might have said it. Yes. It's obviously something that we have to condemn, everything that happened in Parliament and whatnot. But it's also becoming the bullying and the posturing from the majority side is also something that we should look into.
From the who?
From the majority side.
Bullying?
I mean, can you imagine that at 11:30, almost 12 p.m., after vetting 6 people, when initially the agreement was to vet, I think 3 or 4, that's when you want to swear in the honorable nominee for health.
No, okay, you have your fundamentals and your facts wrong.
No, that is, no. Which part is wrong?
No. All those people who were scheduled to be vetted were on the program.
Yes, but that is in dispute. That is in dispute. The honorable minority leader, Honorable Afenyo-Markin, said they were 4. They've said it repeatedly.
Oh. Please.
He said they agreed that they amended.
Please hold on.
And then they amended to add 2.
Please hold on.
Yes, so how did they want to amend to add another 2?
Afenyo-Markin had gone on radio.
It was the 6th.
The day before, so the morning before Ablakwa's vetting. And he made certain comments. And Ablakwa even fumed at the vetting committee and said, you sounded as though I was smuggled in.
Yes, I saw that.
And he apologized for even all those comments.
Yes, but
which meant that even if they amended, Ablakwa was supposed to be on the vetting.
No, that doesn't mean. The fact that he apologized for using that does not mean that
he was supposed to be vetted.
No, does not mean that they agreed to 8. This is the official communication from the minority side of Parliament that I'm telling you. That initially the agreement was to vet 4. Then it was amended for 2 to be added. And at that point, at 11:30, 12. Come on.
Okay, so hold on. So let's.
No, don't say that.
So don't say that they didn't agree. They agreed.
And you had just done 3 hours of
that they had agreed to vet.
So they agreed. They were only fighting because of the time.
No, that's not the official communication from the minority side.
To who?
The agreement.
That official to who?
Yes, to everybody.
Is it to communicators or
to everybody? I'm telling you what the official communication from the minority side was. There was never an agreement to vet.
Hold on. Afenyo-Markin was on the committee when the chairman was setting the record straight. That is Honorable Ahiafo, the rights deputy speaker. He was setting the record straight when Afenyo-Markin was sitting right there, and he said everything that these people were scheduled to, be vetted. And following that, he apologized to how Ablakwa felt. And Afenyo-Markin was there. He didn't say anything.
Well, then,
so I don't know what you're referring to.
No, well, that is not. That's not the
so because the fight in any case, if you even think that they were not programmed, let's assume without admitting they were not programmed to be, is that how to go about it?
No, obviously. That's why I started with an apology.
Okay.
You have to apologize, then you explain what happened. Because it was obvious that the majority wanted to bully their way to sort of create a situation where the minority will just boycott. And then the rest goes on. The vetting of the other 2 nominees goes on without them.
But
that is something that they wanted to avoid.
Everything that
and
has
we
happened,
apologize for our behavior in Parliament.
On this committee, who is doing the bullying?
I think it depends on which side of the. What do you mean? I don't understand the question. Would you think that the honorable minority leader is bullying?
Watch the vetting as Annie, not as MPP, not as NDC.
Oh, I usually watch it as a fair-minded. As a fair-minded. That's all.
Who is doing the bullying?
I don't think
a fair-minded elephant.
I think the chairman. He's had his days, but he's generally been quite fair. Okay. That I admit.
So who is in the bullying?
I don't think if what you are trying to get out is that the minorities bully, I don't think they were bullying at all.
You are the one who is using the word bullying.
Yes,
so
but
I'm asking you.
Trying to
have an understanding of what it is.
Yes.
Trying
so
to have
admitted that the chairman had been
Ekua, how do you feel? About
who does that on the platform?
Who
does that on the vetting platform? How do you feel?
Shamima, please. I'm just saying, like, if we are all here, then we know we're supposed to close at 10. Then at 10, you bring in 2 new guests that we should continue sparring for another 2 hours.
So you know that we are closing at 10, but you decide you alone will question somebody for 3 hours.
130.
We are in a democracy.
In
a democracy in Parliament, when a nominee is brought, questions are allowed to be asked. Can we just stop this behavior of thinking that some questions asked by people, or like the vetting was too long? You vetted Ken Ofori-Atta for 2 days. Did you not?
Oh, okay, we hear.
And like, this is the
we didn't vet Ken Ofori-Atta
for 2 days. There were circumstances.
What were the circumstances?
We did not vet Ken Ofori-Atta for 2 days.
So what happened?
You know 2 days.
He had 2 sittings.
Do you know 2 days?
That's 2 days.
It's not 2 days.
So was he vetted in 1 day?
No, you are specific with the time. You said 2 days. So
let her drink some water.
When someone is vetted for 5 hours, what's the problem? That's the only opportunity that Ghanaians are going to have. It would not have been a problem
if you tell
see
us
the
now
nominees
that,
like that. So what is wrong if the
so on what basis
thorough?
do we book 6 people if we think that we are going to do 8 hours for one person?
And one thing you guys also have to commend is the speed at which we vetted your nominees. That's not something you want to commend us for. The speed at which we
Oh no, I'll commend you for that.
Yes.
I mean, yes.
We are not trying to be distracted. We actually wish you guys well.
You will be